Hello everyone, it's Mike from PP&M and I'm back with another video for the serial Pipe with Mike. Um, I didn't make a single video in quite some time. I was really busy, got married recently. We had a church wedding and christening of our child, and in less than 2 weeks we are gonna make arrange the formal wedding. Um, Legal wedding and a celebration for our families together with that. So it's less than 2 weeks and it's gonna get intense, really busy. Even though we are preparing for it for about a year, it's just a million things that you have to do to prepare everything and just to think of every little detail. Uh, but I was working today. I'm still managing to post something here and there. I'm definitely not working all the time, but as much as I can. A subject for a video came up to me not so long ago, and today when I was photographing some pipes, I just said to myself, I have to make a video about this. I didn't even prepare, no notes. I didn't even bring a decent ashtray. I have a plastic ashtray here, which I'm gonna use. I'm gonna smoke Heart and Home Magnum Opus because during this video I'm probably gonna get mad because the subject of this video are video games, and I'm already feeling a bit stressed out, but I have to let it go and just talk about it. So let me just light this one up. By the way, I'm smoking my Stanville 86 handmade piece, registry number era, a fantastic little pipe. So I'm gonna start from the beginning. I'm now 33 years old and I've been playing video games. I'm part of a generation which was playing Nintendo, PlayStations, and all those beginner stuff. We saw basically when first PCs with games came to masses, and we really started playing among first generations. And later on, as everything evolved, we started playing more serious, um, how do you even call them today, massively played multiplayer online games. I don't know what's the short um, letters for that, never mind. So I was playing stuff on PlayStation. I got addicted to it, sort of. I was really enjoying it. And this video is primarily if you have a son, age 10 or 12 to maybe 25, take him, sit him down in front of the screen and just let him watch this video. I'm not some grumpy old man which is gonna say, get a job, stop playing games and stuff like that. I was really playing a lot of video games, and I do feel like I have to summarize all that and say a couple of things about video games. So not gonna take too long explaining. I was playing all day. When I got my first PC, I didn't buy it. My father bought it from me. I started playing Age of Empires, Counter-Strike 1.6. I'm saying that because today kids are playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive. World of Warcraft, when it came out, I was crazy about that game. I was playing day and night. I missed school or skipped school just so I can stay home and play that video game. If I swear in this video, I'm really sorry, but this subject is really personal to me, and I want to send a strong message to every kid out there who's wasting his time playing video games. So I was really playing World of Warcraft the most. After that, maybe some games, maybe managers or something like that, but really the game that I played the most during my years at the university was World of Tanks. So I quit playing it maybe a year ago. Before that, I was playing a lot less, but still I was an active player. So what I know, what gave me the idea to make this video, someone really close to me who I'm pretty sure is gonna watch this video is in his best years of life, and he's wasting those years playing a video game. He's actually playing the Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So I'm looking at this young kid who's got really strong and high potential, who's playing that game like 10 to 15 hours a day, maybe 10 to 12 hours a day. And he's, kind of depressed, disappointed, and just, he doesn't see light at the end of the tunnel. And I felt really bad because I saw myself in him when I was younger. I really didn't neglect so much when I was younger. I did finish university, I was a good student, and I did some stuff next to it, but I still wasted a lot of time playing video games. So you could say that this young person inspired me to talk about this subject. So first, personal perspective. I'm playing something every day. I'm gonna find happiness in playing that game, because your kid, when he starts playing, he's happy. He dies in one battle, for example, or one game, he's gonna do better in the next one. He's gonna try to improve himself. And I'm not talking about competitive players. Competitive players make real sacrifices, and they get that from start as a job, not as something to enjoy or waste time or anything like that. They figure that out really young, and they start playing for money. So there's a big difference between a professional player, which is 1 in a million, and all the rest, which are just playing for nothing, wasting money, and giving money to an industry large as gaming industry is. So what I want to say, you see, I'm already agitated and furious just talking about it. I have to calm down a bit. So when your kid is playing that game, he's gonna feel very happy. You have to understand, as a parent, if you're trying to approach your kid and resolve that issue of him playing a video game non-stop, that's what makes him happy, because he's young, he still doesn't know. If you haven't been able to spend a lot of time with him, if you're busy with your job, that's completely understandable. He's gonna find a whole world inside that video game. And he's gonna die in one battle, he's gonna continue to be better in the next one, he's gonna complete another mission, complete another quest. It's all easy inside the game, it's not real life. You have a path which you can follow, you can modify your characters, you can improve your gameplay, and you can just keep going. So it's not, they don't understand that game is nothing like real life. They're just gonna keep enjoying it. They don't understand, they don't feel the consequences of a failure. They don't know what it means to work hard in life, to create something, to experience pain, to experience unhappiness. Simply, video games protect them from that sort of feelings and give them a false feeling of achievement and success in life. They were simply hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people designed video games so they would make that result, or you know, make your child feel that way when he's playing the game. Important thing, if you start being harsh to your kid, if you start shouting at him, if you start beating your kid or something like that, any sort of discipline measure, your kid is gonna have an excuse for everything. I remember myself, and that refers to the kid I'm talking about. If he skipped an exam, if he didn't get a haircut, if he didn't leave his room for an entire week, there's always gonna be an excuse, and there's always gonna be in his head, and while he's talking to you and explaining, he's gonna be very convincible. And if your child is intelligent, he's simply gonna always have a story to cover up that time that he actually spent only playing a stupid fucking video game. You have to understand that it's a real problem, and you have to approach that with real care and try to understand your kid. And you need to separate him from that world, not just one video game, but all video games, and simply start by talking, and I don't know, maybe talking to some expert, going on a vacation without a PC or anything else he can use. But if you play this video to him, if your child is willing to just listen to me, I can tell you this. For years and years and years, I wasted my time. I really enjoyed playing video games. But when time passes, and time will pass, you're gonna get older. You're gonna become aware that everyone else around you is moving forward, and you're not just standing, you're moving backwards. You are lonely, you feel empty, depressed, your health is worse, you're sitting all day, you're probably gonna start smoking or eating a lot of sugar. Your sleeping habits are gonna be disgusting. You're gonna wake up at 2 or 3 p.m. You're not gonna go through things that every man should go through, every young man should go through. You're not gonna be prepared for life tomorrow. When it hits you, and it really will hit you hard one day, you're gonna feel sorry, you're gonna be even more depressed, and there's only 2 ways you can resolve that depression when you encounter it. You're either gonna sink real deep, real fast, or you're just gonna close that chapter of your life, forget video games, and start living a real life. It's hard. It's really hard, but there are people even on YouTube which you can listen to. Just consider this. Just when you feel, and you're gonna feel that because when you're playing video games and you're not very good, I mean, when you come across a better player, you're gonna feel depressed. And in those moments, just hear me out. Try to imagine that, video games are not real. That achievement you have, that account you have, example, World of Tanks, you have 100 tanks, 200 tanks, you have marks of excellence of every vehicle, on every vehicle, you have amazing crew, you spent thousands and thousands of hours playing that game. You're a unicorn. You're a great player. You're a blue statistic player. If you play that game, you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Guess what? No one gives a shit. It's not real. It's maybe worth a couple of $1,000 if you can sell it. But guess what? Just by living your life normally, you wasted 1,000 times more. These are best years of your life, and as you get older, you're not gonna get less chances, less things to be cheerful and happy about. You're gonna get more and more and more. Don't let yourself be consumed by games, and don't let a video game steal your precious time. You can travel, you can see amazing places. Work, earn money, spend that money, dress well, read something, find something that interests you. I guarantee in real world you have a place for you. There's a place for you, there's a purpose for you, and that's not playing a fucking video game. Just stop doing it. At least try for a couple of weeks, for a couple of months. Talk to people who are engaged in any sort of activity except video games. That's real happiness. There's no depression. Even if you work hard, even when you have family, you have obligations, you have a million problems. But even when a day comes when all those problems squeeze you, that's nothing compared to depression you're feeling when you're wasting a single day on video games. Trust me. Um, when you do make that step, simply time passes and you become aware and you stop playing video games. You're gonna look back at your youth and someone lost more of it, someone less. I was, well, not so much, but it's not about me. You're gonna feel sorry for all the time you wasted. Why didn't you use it for something better? I don't know, chasing girls, hanging out with your friends, learning, reading something, or becoming, if in my case, an entrepreneur much earlier in life, it would have been so much better, or it could have been. Uh, I personally don't look with, feeling of being sorry. When I look back, I think that everything happened exactly the way it should have, because I've learned my lesson, and I just apply everything that I know and I have learned, um, on tomorrow, on the next day that will come. Uh, but please, just try to understand that you are simply being manipulated by a very large global business that depends on young minds such as yourself. You can do so much better in life, you can be so much happier, healthier. Don't let yourself, uh, don't let your older self hate you for being stupid, for not caring, or simply, saying, fuck it, I'm gonna play a video game and that's it. Don't let yourself be consumed by an industry. Had to pause there for a second. So if you're feeling depressed right now, and I know what exactly that feeling is, you feel like when you're alone, you're afraid to tell that to your parents, to your friends, you're feeling scared, you don't know what would you do, where would you start. You look at some people of your age that are already highly successful. Remember one single important thing. Each business in the world, if we were talking about career, if there are a million people doing one thing and you are number million and one, uh, understand that if you do that job good, in a good way, quality way, you're gonna become successful. And it might sound it's oversimplified, but it's simply like that. When I was beginning my business, there were thousands of people selling pipes, restoring pipes. In very short time, um, I became successful in my business and I reached heights that I thought, or when I was playing a game and really not thinking about business or future or career or what am I going to support my future family with, uh, I wouldn't believe it. Simply, I wouldn't see it as an option. Um, we're talking about personal life, friends, relationships. Understand that you still, it's not too late for you. If you're 20, 22, 25, it's not too late for you. You're just starting your life journey. Go out, reach some old friends, meet new people, hang out. If you like some girl, approach her, be straight, no text messages, no social media stuff. Approach her, talk to her, tell her you like her. Just go back to those basics, forget about phone, PC, games, and stuff like that, and start living the real life. Because, again, that's all a large industry made so that it will separate you from other people, and so you become unsociable and unreachable by other people. But that all of that can be fixed, man. I really don't know how this video is gonna turn out because I haven't prepared at all. I might sound furious. I'm sorry for swearing. I just couldn't keep some of those words inside me. What strikes me the most is because that I was that person for a long time, and when I look back, I'm just really sorry that I wasted all that time. So, back to some other subjects so we can finish this video. I might have a big announcement soon, which I'm preparing for something, and it might be amazing, and I'm really looking forward to it, and it makes me really happy. But I'm gonna talk about it in the upcoming days. Haven't been smoking much recently, I have to be honest, didn't really have the time. Just, picking moments when I can, and I just pick some favorite tobacco like the Magnum Opus, which is a fantastic tobacco, and just sit down and think about everything and try to relax and enjoy as much as I can. Long story short, playing video games is a real problem, and a lot of kids, awful lot of kids, have that problem. And you have to sacrifice, I know you're sacrificing yourself a lot for your kids if you're a responsible person and you want to be a good parent. I know it takes a lot of time and nerves, but if you have that problem, I understand you. Uh, be patient, listen to your child, devote him time or her. Girls are playing video games too these days. Um, do whatever it is in your power to, because they still don't know, they're just young and they just don't know. They think that that's it, and they become cocky, They don't want to listen to advice, and it's just the time we live in. So do what you can to protect your child from disappointment and all bad aspects that playing video games brings. I am very happy because with help of my parents, but mostly on my own, because in the end, that's what's most important, that your child makes the decision to stop playing video games. Um, I just stopped, and I'm really grateful to have done so. So, um, just wanted to share that message, and I'm devoting this video to a person that's very close to me. I'm just gonna say machine. He's gonna know that I'm talking about him. I didn't tell him I'm gonna make this video. He really doesn't know, but I'm sure he's gonna watch it and understand everything. And my friend, just stop it. There's a whole world waiting for you out there, and I can see a bright future for you. So just, close that chapter. You enjoyed. Remember with, some sort of laugh. I was a young kid. I was playing a video game, but prepare yourself for everything that comes in life, because it's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be worth every step. That's where we're gonna end this video. I hope you're all having a great day. I'm gonna light this one up again and just finish this pipe in peace. Take care and see you in the next video.